So that inner sense of urgency, right? There's a way that you can compress what you want, right? And make that sense of urgency allow you to tap into a deeper font of inspiration. That sense of urgency can provide emotional closure or intellectual closure over making a decision because you are at a precipice and you need to act. The more that you can identify states when people find themselves in these conditions, the more you understand what types of pressures and leverage points that you have in relationship to something interesting. When it comes to time magic and calling upon the forces of Jupiter, when we do these things, you can project that sense of urgency through certain phrases, through certain influences, through certain types of programming, either verbally, neurolinguistically, like neurolinguistic programming, specific key actions that you do in relationship to these other things. But at the end of the day, it's the sense of urgency. And the more you can feel or get pressured by a sense of urgency, the more you can capitalize upon the momentary release of inhibition for transformation. And so if you cast a spell of time upon yourself to compress your own time so that you see through time using inner working and divinatory things, like this is the Book of Water kind of shit, when we get into this, like you saw the multiverse, you saw the expression of that. By creating the seal of time and working with that, in the same way that you would work with the energies of the elements that expand out this way in the universe, time goes up. Time goes up, out, and over and back. Things in the stories and the narratives in the past, if they don't find resolution, they'll find resolution eventually. But the more we are aware of that origin of time and our story and the narrative within time, the more you decode yourself and the more we go through these processes with yourself, myself, with others, and in relation to what it is that we're supposed to do in these origin points, then we're able to take hold of these energies as tangibly as we can feel them running through us. It is just as important to do this as it is to study with elders and people that go through the processes.
Well, yeah, because you're breaking your name down chemically. You're getting to know you on a whole personal level. Like, right. When you look a lot like shadow work, when you look into the depths of yourself when you were born, who you were created to be, like your planets are placed at a certain position at that time just for you to be born. Like, you know what I mean? Like you were born under them signs for that time. Like there's a whole path. And when you can understand what that path is and who you were created under and why, like you start talking to these energies. If you align the planetary systems up to the right sigils, to the right times of, like shit can become tangible. Shit can become real. Like you can sit down with a candle and earth and a crystal and go see the multiverse. Like you can do these things. I did it.